My beloved child, I am here right now to whisper words of hope directly into your heart, for I see the hidden corners of your life and understand the yearning you carry when life feels overwhelming with challenges. And I desire to remind you that you are never alone, because my love encircles you, giving you strength and courage to stand when everything else seems to falter. So hold firmly to the truth that I have not forgotten you in even the tiniest detail. Know that I care deeply for you and have chosen you to experience my grace in ever-increasing measures, which is why I urge you to trust that I am right beside you, guiding you through every joy and sorrow, and my heart yearns for you to feel the gentle reassurance of my presence filling your every breath. I have set you apart for a glorious destiny, and I will never let you walk this journey by yourself, for I am your shield, your forever source of unending compassion and renewal. Always remember, I am shaping your present into a brighter tomorrow, and your future is in my hands, filled with promise and light. Endure in hope, for the road ahead is bathed in my faithfulness. You are dear to me, and you will never be forsaken. So take comfort and rest in the certainty that I am your faithful anchor, securing you through every fierce storm that tries to shake your spirit. I am here, my child, and I will remain steadfast no matter how dark the night becomes, for my love shines as a beacon that dissolves all fears, inviting you to lean upon my shoulders and find sweet refuge. My spirit dwells around you, your loved ones, and all that concerns you, ensuring that my peace saturates your thoughts and my mercy triumphs over any condemnation, for I am the Almighty, and my devotion to you is unwavering and complete. Let hope arise, and do not let your heart be troubled, because what lies ahead of you is a story of restoration, for my promises stand firm, and I will bring you out into a place of blessing and joy. Be at peace, for I hold you safe within my embrace. I invite you this day to embrace my unending care, opening your soul to the reassurance that I, the everlasting Creator, hold you with immeasurable love that surpasses all doubt. Never question your worth, for you are cherished beyond measure. Never question your direction, for I am guiding your steps. Never question your security, for my arms protect you like a strong fortress. Surrender your fears to me and allow my presence to breathe courage into your heart, so that you step forward with faith and confidence, knowing that I have written your name on my palms as a precious treasure I will never abandon. Press on with bravery and stand on the conviction that the days to come are bright, for I am with you, and the richness of my compassion will envelop your entire being, making you victorious in every endeavor. Live each moment in expectancy, for I am unfolding miracles, and your journey ahead sparkles with hope and divine purpose. Know that I cherish you, and the future glimmers with my goodness. Listen closely, for I want you to grasp how extraordinary you are in my sight, uniquely made and formed with a purpose that no one else can fulfill, and I adore every facet of who you are. I see the gifts and talents I have placed within you, the dreams and aspirations that stir in your heart, and I delight in watching you grow into the fullness of the person I designed you to be. You may sometimes wonder if you truly matter, yet I assure you that your life holds immeasurable significance, for my fingerprints are etched into your very existence, making you a masterpiece of divine artistry. Let your heart rest in the knowledge that I notice every tear, celebrate every triumph, and walk with you through every valley, for you are never overlooked, and I will not let your uniqueness be squandered. Even in moments of struggle, keep your chin raised, for my favor is upon you, and I have sculpted you to reflect my glory in ways that are both wondrous and powerful. Trust in my unwavering acceptance, and be steadfast, dear one, for I have knit you together as a brilliant testimony of my grace. Rejoice in your worth, for I am near at all times. Rest assured, I have crowned you with a love that cannot be measured, and I have made you a royal heir of my kingdom. possessing the authority and dignity that come from my throne. The trials and obstacles you face do not diminish your worth, for you bear my very image, and there is no force that can strip away that sacred identity. I invite you to step forward boldly, knowing you carry my name, and in that name resides the power to heal, to restore, and to renew. Even when doubts try to creep in, remember that I am the one who formed your soul with care, and I stand as the eternal witness to every act of faith you take, no matter how small or unnoticed by the world. You are mine, and I call you my own, lavishing upon you a wondrous affection that transcends human comprehension. Receive my words of life and do not waver, because you were designed for triumph, and I rejoice in your victories with heavenly celebration. Stand secure, for my love defines your identity. I fashioned you to shine, and your potential is immense, reflecting the brilliance of my power. In your hands, I have placed seeds of creativity and compassion, and within your heart, I have sown the capacity to love in ways that bring light to darkness. When you trust in the strength I offer, your talents and abilities will flourish, producing good fruit that touches lives and radiates my glory. Your life is a tapestry woven with threads of purpose, each day unfolding new opportunities to reveal my presence to a world yearning for hope. Let not your weaknesses dishearten you, for in your frailty, my might is made perfect, and my grace is sufficient to carry you through every endeavor you undertake. Stand in confidence, dear one, for I delight in who you are, and I celebrate the treasures hidden within you, longing to see them bloom in fullness and beauty. Take joy in your design, for it reflects my excellence. Embrace the knowledge that I have fashioned you with a divine calling, setting you as a lamp on a hill, meant to illuminate every place your foot treads upon. Your voice matters to me, and your words, when guided by the compassion of my spirit, bear the power to soothe wounded hearts and ignite fresh faith in weary souls. I see you as more than just a passing figure in this world. I see you as my ambassador, entrusted with truth that can uplift and transform. Though the world may sometimes undervalue your contributions, know that I keep account of your heartfelt efforts, cherishing every loving deed performed in my name. Your existence paints a portrait of my intricate design, so do not belittle your significance, for you reflect me in ways that bring my redemption story to life. Carry on with assurance in your heart, because I have chosen you to proclaim love to those who need it most, and I will stand beside you, guiding every step you take. Be bold, for I have anointed you with purpose. You might doubt your strength at times, but in my eyes, you are full of promise, and your potential is unmatched in the realm I have placed you. Do not underestimate the ripples of change you can create by simply being the person I crafted you to be. For when you open your heart to my leading, your ordinary moments become extraordinary demonstrations of grace. You are no accident. Your presence here is purposeful, shaped by my hands to serve a greater good that resonates far beyond your immediate understanding. Keep your gaze fixed on the horizon of my promises, for I will lead you to the fulfillment of every dream I planted within your soul. Take heart in my unwavering faithfulness, for I love to see you excel, and I will supply you with wisdom from above, ensuring that your path is aligned with my perfect will. Stand tall, beloved, for you are precious in every sense, fashioned to reflect my own heart of compassion. Let courage fill your spirit, for I delight in your destiny. There are moments when you might question your identity, wondering if your uniqueness has purpose, yet I assure you that every trait you possess is significant to my divine plan. You sparkle like a rare gem, and I hold you in the palm of my hand, not willing for harm to befall the essence of who you are. I cherish the gift of your presence, and I watch over you with tender vigilance, desiring for you to step into the wonder of being fully alive in my love. Even your imperfections invite my mercy and transform you day by day, revealing my glory in ways that display both my strength and my kindness. So stand firm in my promise of acceptance, knowing that no condemnation awaits you here. For I am the one who molds and shapes your story into a beautiful reflection of my grace. Move forward with steady resolve, for you are a delight to my heart, and I treasure every step you take in faith. Rejoice in my unwavering acceptance, for you shine as my treasure. I acknowledge the burdens you carry, for my eyes perceive the weight on your shoulders, and my heart is moved by your struggles. There are days when the load feels too heavy, and you wonder if you can continue, but I assure you that I am here to sustain you through every hardship you face. The tears you cry in secret do not go unnoticed. I collect them as tokens of your faith, watering the seeds of hope I have planted within your heart. In the moments when confusion clouds your mind, remember that my wisdom far surpasses human understanding, and I will guide you if you ask. Do not lose heart, beloved, for even now, I weave purpose into every trial, intending to bring forth redemption from every storm. Remain steadfast, for I have already begun the process of turning your sorrows into testimonies of victory, and I will never abandon you in your time of need. Hold firm, for I am the lifter of your burdens. I know the long nights when thoughts of uncertainty steal your rest, leaving you to wrestle with questions about your future, your family, and your hopes. In such moments of anxiety, do not let fear take root, for I am the one who orchestrates your tomorrow, carefully crafting each thread of your destiny. When you feel too weak to stand, lean upon my arm, for I carry you in my everlasting embrace, ensuring you do not stumble beyond what you can bear. Be still and recognize my hand at work in the midst of chaos, aligning details you cannot yet perceive so that my plan will prevail. I do not promise a life free from trials, but I do promise my unwavering presence and the assurance that no circumstance can surpass my power. Breathe in my peace, dear soul, for I guard your path with a fierce love that cannot be shaken. Rest in my protection, for I am your unwavering help. Yes, I see the disappointment that has settled in your heart when doors seem to close abruptly, leaving you disillusioned about the path you thought was secure. Yet, even in the shut doors, my guidance is at work, redirecting you to avenues of blessing you might not have pursued on your own. Trust that nothing escapes my notice, and every delay or detour I allow has a deeper purpose, stretching your faith and preparing you for the promises I have in store. I hold your tomorrow in my hands, and I orchestrate each event with perfect timing, for I am never late, never rushed, and never surprised by your circumstances. Although the valleys may be dark, I, your shepherd, walk alongside you, ensuring that my rod and my staff bring comfort and protection at every turn. Keep your gaze fixed on my faithfulness, for I am the one who guides you from one season to the next, making all things work together for your good. Have hope, for my plan is flourishing in your life. I am fully aware of the relentless battles in your mind, the accusations that try to condemn you, and the lies that attempt to erode your confidence. Yet, I remind you that I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind, equipping you to stand victorious against every assault. Let my truth be the shield that quenches the fiery darts of doubt, and let my words define who you are, rather than the fleeting opinions of the world. You may feel bombarded by negativity or haunted by past failures, but my grace is sufficient to wash you clean and clothe you in garments of hope. Do not cave in to despair, beloved, for I am your stronghold, and in the fortress of my presence, no enemy can prevail against you. Draw near to me in prayer, and let my peace flood your innermost being, reminding you that I hold you with a love that conquers all. Stand victorious, for I am the truth that sets you free. There may be moments when isolation takes hold, convincing you that no one understands your pain or appreciates the silent battles you wage each day. Yet I assure you that I see it all, from the smallest heartbreak to the deepest sorrow, and I choose to walk beside you through every trial. Even when others cannot empathize, I wrap my compassion around you, urging you to cast your cares upon me, for I tenderly care for your wounded soul. In those seasons of loneliness, let my presence fill the void, for I am the faithful companion who will not turn away from your tears or minimize your suffering. Seek me in the quiet place, and watch how I speak comfort to your spirit, restoring joy where despair once lingered. I am near to the brokenhearted, and I save those who are crushed in spirit, so cling to this promise and do not lose hope. Feel my nearness, for I am the healer of your hidden wounds. I understand the exhaustion you feel when life's demands stretch your energy and emotions thin, leaving you powerless to face the tasks that lie ahead. You may question your capacity to endure or worry that your strength will run out before relief arrives, but take heart. I am the wellspring from which you can draw limitless refreshment. Come to me, you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest that surpasses human explanation. In the hush of my presence, you will find renewed vigor, for my spirit breathes new life into weary bones and kindles a fresh fire in hearts that have been dimmed by adversity. Let go of the weight that was never yours to carry, and exchange your heavy yoke for my light one, allowing my grace to sustain you through every challenge. Do not give up, beloved, for you are not abandoned, and I will empower you to press on day by day. Accept my invitation to rest, for my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Do not fret about provision, for I am the God who cares for every sparrow, and surely I will not neglect the needs of my precious children. When financial hardships loom or resources seem scarce, remember that my abundance extends beyond the limitations of this world, enabling me to supply your needs according to my riches in glory. Trust that I see your faithfulness and your commitment to do what is right, and I am perfectly able to open doors of opportunity that lead to favor and blessing. Even in the wilderness, I can rain down manna, for nothing is impossible in my economy, and I delight in displaying my power in ways that confound human logic. Release your worries to me, for I know what you need before you ask, and I am faithful to make a way where none seems to exist. Stand firm in hope, for I am your provider, and you will lack no good thing under my watchful care. Look to my provision, for I am the source of every need. In your journey, you may face betrayal or the sting of broken relationships that leave scars on your heart, causing you to question trust and vulnerability. I want you to know that I am healer of every wound, binding up the brokenhearted and renewing a sense of security where trust has been shattered. Do not allow bitterness to fester within your soul, for it only imprisons you further. Instead, release those hurts into my hands and watch as I transform sorrow into compassion and forgiveness into liberation. I see the tears you shed over lost connections, and I promise to mend what has been torn, providing you with fresh perspectives and new beginnings. Rest in the knowledge that my love surpasses all human frailty, and though people may fail you, I remain the one constant anchor, unchanging in devotion and steadfast in loyalty. Let my restoration power soothe your heart and stay open to my leading, for I will bring healing to every disappointment you have endured. Find freedom in my forgiveness, for I am the restorer of hearts. Time and again I observe your earnest attempts to carry responsibilities that seem beyond your ability, and I commend your willingness to persevere. Yet, I also urge you not to neglect your own well-being or dismiss the importance of rest, because I value you too much to see you consumed by relentless striving. Let me shoulder the burdens you cannot bear, and let me give you wisdom to discern what is truly yours to carry. versus what must be entrusted to my hands. In your moments of uncertainty, you can call upon me, and my Spirit will guide you toward the paths of righteousness and peace, illuminating choices that honor both my calling and your need for balance. You are not expected to tackle every obstacle alone, for I stand as your ever-present help, ready to intervene and equip you with the capacity to endure. Lean into my embrace, dear one, for your worth is not measured by your productivity, but by the love I have for you, which is boundless and immeasurable. Embrace my guidance, for I treasure you above your tasks. Though you journey through valleys of sorrow and stand before mountains that tower above your abilities, I reassure you that my grace stands sufficient, my power made perfect in your weakness. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to witness my strength, for when you call upon me, I respond with a might that defies all odds. No chain is too strong for me to break, no darkness too deep for my light to penetrate, and no sin too great for my mercy to cleanse. Allow your heart to rest in the truth that I have already overcome the world, and you, my precious child, can walk in that victory through faith in me. Press onward, holding on to hope with unwavering determination, for I will not let your foot slip. Trust in my steadfast promises, knowing that each difficulty will eventually give way to triumph, and your testimony will shine with the brilliance of my redeeming power. Rise in faith, for I am the conqueror who leads you onward. I stand as your shield, a fortress of safety surrounding you from every scheme that aims to harm your spirit. My divine protection goes beyond what the physical eye can see, for I dispatch angelic hosts to guard your paths, ensuring that no evil will befall you beyond what you can bear. Trust in my readiness to defend and uphold you, for you are precious in my sight, and I will not allow destruction to triumph over your soul. When the winds of adversity blow, hide under the shelter of my wings, and let my presence become a safe haven for your troubled mind. I assure you that I am not distant or unfeeling. I am intimately aware of each threat you face, and my power is greater than every storm. Remain calm in my care, for I watch over you with tender compassion, and I will never abandon you in your hour of need. Find sanctuary in my covering, for I am your defender. I declare over you that no weapon formed against you will prosper, and every tongue that dares rise in judgment will be refuted, for my righteousness covers you like a garment of light. Let go of the fear that whispers that you are vulnerable or alone, because I, the Almighty, stand between you and every harm. My eyes scan the horizon before you, perceiving dangers you cannot foresee, and my wisdom directs you to safe passage, even if the path appears unfamiliar. Call upon me, and I will show you the fortress of my love, a place where no intimidation or discouragement can take root. I am the watchman of your life, and my watchful gaze never wavers, ensuring that you can rest without anxiety, knowing that my arm is mightier than the challenges rising against you. Embrace my covenant of protection, for I am both your refuge and your victory. Rest in assurance, for my love stands guard. When you pass through deep waters, I am there to keep you from drowning. When you walk through the fires of trial, you will not be scorched, for my presence stands as a barrier. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, and the miracles I performed throughout history are still within my power to accomplish now. Even in the face of impossible odds, remember that I specialize in delivering my children from what they cannot overcome on their own. I hold the keys to every locked door, and I can break chains that have bound you for years, setting you free in the fullness of my mercy. All I ask is that you trust in me, leaning not on your own understanding, but acknowledging my sovereignty in every step you take. Rejoice in my covering, beloved, for I am the unwavering protector of your mind, body, and spirit. Believe in my deliverance, for I remain your constant shield. I remain your refuge in each storm, an impenetrable hiding place where you can find solace and strength to endure. Though the thunder may roar, it cannot drown out the whisper of my spirit, reminding you of my everlasting care. Do not measure my presence by the fury of the tempest, for my peace transcends the raging winds and draws you close, securing you against the onslaught. Let your heart find calm in the knowledge that I rule over the elements, commanding the seas to be still and the winds to cease at the sound of my voice. You need not fear the unknown, for I am the anchor that holds you steady, preserving you from sinking beneath the waves. Cling to me and discover a rest that surpasses all understanding, for I am nearer than your very breath, upholding you through the darkest nights. Be steadfast, for my peace stands as an immovable shield. I protect not only your outward life, but also the innermost chambers of your heart, safeguarding your emotions and memories with my healing power. No trauma or heartbreak goes beyond my ability to mend, for I weave my grace into the deepest wounds, restoring hope where despair once thrived. I know the secret things that weigh on your mind, and I vow to shield your heart from bitterness, cynicism, and despair, pouring my love into the cracks that life's trials have opened. I stand at the doorway of your soul, defying any force that seeks to rob you of joy, security, or peace. Invite my presence to saturate every hidden corner of your being, and watch as I lovingly erect a fortress of comfort around your vulnerable places. Take refuge in me, dear one, for my concern for you reaches beyond the surface, extending to every facet of your existence. Rest in my healing embrace, for I restore your inner realms. Even when you wander, I remain vigilant, calling you back to the safety of my fold with a gentle voice that resonates in your spirit. I do not push you away for your mistakes. Rather, I extend my hand to rescue you, reaffirming that you are still the object of my compassion. You need not strive to earn my help. I offer it freely, out of the abundance of my love and the covenant I have with you. Take heart when doubts arise, remembering that I am for you, not against you, and I orchestrate circumstances to reveal my guidance at the perfect time. The storms of life may leave you disoriented, but my light will break through the clouds, directing your steps onto solid ground. Let confidence swell in your heart, beloved, for my protection does not falter, and my help arrives right on time. Be secure in my unwavering commitment to you. I have charted a course for your life, and my angelic warriors stand guard along the route, warding off unseen perils and ensuring you fulfill the destiny I laid out before you. When you are unsure of which way to turn, seek me, and I will direct your footsteps, giving you clarity for each decision. My spirit dwells within you, providing discernment and counsel far surpassing your natural insight. No threat can snuff out the purpose I have ordained for you, as my hand is upon you with an unwavering grip. Walk forward with assurance, for I have promised to be with you always, and I will not allow the plans I have for you to falter. Rest in the power of my sovereign will, for as you trust me, I align every detail of your life with my perfect intentions, guaranteeing that you reach the haven I have prepared. Continue with confidence, for my hand directs your path. Be unafraid to ask for my intervention, for I delight in your requests and respond to the faithful cries of your heart. Never think any issue is too small or too large for me to handle. I am the Alpha and the Omega, intimately involved in every part of your existence. When you call on me in prayer, expect to see my mighty arm extended in your favor, scattering the forces of darkness that attempt to subdue you. I answer in ways that exceed your expectations, weaving miracles into the fabric of your daily life, so that you may witness my glory in the most personal of ways. Only believe, dear child, and watch how swiftly I come to your aid, unveiling my power in a manner that strengthens your faith and silences every doubt. Persist in faith, for my deliverance is certain, and I find joy in demonstrating my care for you. Keep believing, for I respond to every earnest cry. I hold the blueprint of your existence, ensuring that every hour of your life is overseen by my prudent eye, and every challenge you encounter can be turned into an opportunity for growth. Fear not the unknown, for it is known to me, and I orchestrate each chapter of your story with skillful precision. Though the road may twist and turn, and though darkness may sometimes obscure your path, my word acts as a lamp for your feet, guiding you step by step. Let your heart lean on my promises, trusting that I never fail in my undertakings. I have sworn to uphold you, and not a single one of my assurances will fall to the ground unfulfilled. Stand firm in the knowledge that you reside under the shadow of the Almighty, where no calamity can tear you from my keeping. Press onward, for your way is watched by my wisdom. In your most fearful moments, remember that my perfect love casts out all fear, shattering the grip of anxiety and revealing the brilliance of my sovereign might. Do not yield to panic when storms arise, for I can command the waves to be still with a single word, testifying to my authority over the natural and the supernatural. Draw near to me, and let my presence calm the raging seas within your own heart, granting you the serenity you crave. I stand unshaken by temporal events, for I have reigned before time began and shall reign when time has ended, holding your life with unwavering hands. Let faith in my power flourish in your spirit, dispelling every doubt that tries to weaken your resolve. You are safe with me, beloved, and under my wings you will find refuge and strength to face all that lies ahead. Cling to my love, for it banishes every trace of fear. I urge you, dear child, to open your heart to prayer, for it is the most direct communion you can have with me, a holy conversation that transcends the barriers of time and space. Come to me with your burdens, your joys, your confessions, and your praises, for I listen intently to every word you speak. Release the notion that you must be polished or rehearsed. Simply share the raw contents of your soul, and trust that I will meet you in that vulnerable place. I cherish sincerity over eloquence, so let your soul pour forth truth, and watch how I respond with my comforting presence, pouring grace over every concern. Prayer is not merely a ritual, it is your lifeline, a channel for my power to flow into your circumstances, bringing transformation and hope. Embrace this invitation to draw near, for in these sacred dialogues, you will discover my heart, and your faith will be nurtured to maturity. Let your words rise, for I am attentive to every prayer. Do not fear that your voice is too faint or your words too simple, for I delight in the whispers of your soul, and my ear is attentive to every cry. Let your doubts about being worthy enough dissolve, replaced by the assurance that I have already paved a way for you to approach my throne of grace with boldness. You do not need grand ceremonies or elaborate phrases. You only need the earnest longing of your spirit to connect with me in authenticity. In your quiet moments, turn your focus toward me and sense my nearness, for I have promised to draw close to those who seek me with a genuine heart. With each prayer, your spirit grows stronger, and you gain clarity that transcends earthly distractions. Take solace in the fact that when you call upon me, I answer, revealing that I am a God who is both personal and infinitely powerful. Keep calling on me, for my love responds swiftly. Bring your anxieties to me, casting them at my feet, confident that I will sustain you and provide solutions aligned with my perfect timing. Too often you carry burdens not intended for you to bear alone, leading to unnecessary worry and fatigue. Hand over these troubles to me, recognizing that my resources are limitless and my ability to resolve even the most daunting issues is boundless. As you surrender these cares, let my peace replace the turbulence in your heart, reminding you that I am fully in control. It brings joy to my heart to see you trust me enough to relinquish what weighs you down, for only then can I fill your hands with blessings you have room to receive. Continue to lean on me and be amazed at how I transform your hardships into stepping stones toward a future brimming with hope and promise. Lay every care before me, for my grace is sufficient. Take the step of faith to seek me daily, dwelling in my word, allowing it to feed your spirit and guide your thoughts. My scriptures are living and active, brimming with truth to align your perspective with my eternal viewpoint, guarding you against the deception of the enemy. In the quiet place of reflection, my spirit will bring enlightenment, taking you deeper into understanding my will for your life. As you anchor yourself in these truths, you will gain the fortitude to stand firm, even when circumstances shift like sand beneath your feet. Do not treat this discipline as a burden. Rather, see it as a banquet of nourishment for your soul, where my wisdom sustains and my love revitalizes you each day. Embrace this call to know me more intimately and watch your faith flourish in ways you never thought possible. Stand on my word, for it protects and empowers you. I also invite you to remain in fellowship with others who seek me, joining in worship and sharing testimonies that glorify my name. When you gather together with other believers, you strengthen one another, forming a tapestry of faith that resists discouragement and fosters spiritual growth. Let your stories of my faithfulness encourage those who are currently walking through their own valleys, reminding them that I am true to my word. As you unite in praise, my spirit dwells richly among you, breaking chains and opening eyes to the countless reasons for gratitude. Do not isolate yourself, for I have created you to flourish within my family, each member supporting the other in love. Step into this community of grace, dear one, and see how unity magnifies the power of my presence, igniting hope wherever it is most needed. Gather in unity, for I am glorified when hearts join in worship. Consider each day as a fresh start, a new canvas on which my love can be displayed through your actions and words. Extend kindness to those around you, for in caring for others, you reflect the compassion I have relentlessly poured out upon you. Look for opportunities to serve, whether through simple gestures or grand acts, letting your life become a testament to my heart for humanity. Each step you take in obedience, no matter how small, stirs a ripple effect of blessing that reaches farther than you could ever imagine. As you partner with me in this mission, I will equip you with gifts that meet the needs of those you encounter, showcasing my glory through your willingness to share my love. Move with courage, dear child, and remain mindful that your labor in my name is never in vain, for I see every sacrifice and honor it with my favor. Spread my love, for small acts create vast waves of blessing. Finally, dear one, I invite you to guard your hope, nurturing it like a tender seedling that blossoms under the warmth of my faithfulness. Hope is the anchor of your soul, steadying you when life's waves threaten to overturn your ship. By trusting in my character and meditating on my promises, you safeguard your heart against despair, fueling a resilience that stands firm against adversity. Carry this hope into your relationships, your workplace, and your personal decisions, letting it permeate your perspective until it flows out to those around you. In doing so, you radiate a confidence that my light overcomes darkness, and you affirm the truth that I remain sovereign over all. Press onward, beloved, for as you hold tight to hope, you will discover my grace unveiling miracles before your eyes, ensuring that your steps are guided by my everlasting love. Trust in my faithfulness, for I am the one who ignites your hope. I urge you to lift your eyes and behold the new horizons I am opening before you. for I have prepared a future of promise, sculpted by my hand to surpass your greatest expectations. Even when trials attempt to obscure your vision, remember that I am the master architect, shaping each season to reveal my glory in your life. Step forward with confidence, dear child, for I delight in guiding you through uncharted territories, ensuring that every step you take leads you closer to the fulfillment of my divine plan. Your destiny brims with hope, as I have woven redemption into every fiber of your story, turning past sorrows into testimonies of my transforming power. Keep your heart open to the possibilities that lie ahead, for I am the creator of new beginnings, and I will guide you into abundant joy as you walk in faith. See the doorways I unveil, for my purpose stands ready to unfold. Know that I have not forgotten the desires you have entrusted to me, for I, who formed your heart, am intimately acquainted with your longing for restoration and breakthrough. Through every challenge, I am refining your character, ensuring that your faith emerges pure and steadfast, able to endure the storms that life may bring. Keep sowing the seeds of devotion, prayer, and perseverance, for in due time I will bless your harvest and demonstrate my faithfulness in ways that leave you in awe. Let the knowledge of my never-failing presence propel you forward, unafraid of the unseen and undeterred by any obstacle, for I am the God who calls forth life from barren ground. Embrace expectancy, beloved, for the future holds wonders yet to be unveiled, and I take great joy in revealing my goodness to those who place their trust in me. Rise in anticipation, for I water every seed of faith. My mercies are new every morning, and my compassion flows like a river, constantly refreshing your spirit and renewing your strength to press on. As you step into each new day, let your heart remain attuned to my gentle leading, for I will guide you to fresh encounters with my grace. There are revelations yet to unfold in your life, doors that will open as you surrender every fear and keep your eyes fixed on my promises. Your journey will not be devoid of challenges, but I have equipped you to overcome, filling you with resilience and a holy determination that comes from knowing I stand beside you. Welcome every sunrise as a testimony of my sustaining power, and venture forward in faith, confident that you are destined to witness victories that echo through eternity. Embrace this new dawn, for my mercies renew your hope. I invite you to dream again, to dust off those hopes you set aside when disappointment knocked the wind from your sails. Let me breathe life into every aspiration that aligns with my purpose, and see how I orchestrate events to bring your dreams to fruition in their proper time. I have placed within you a capacity for vision that mirrors my creative nature, enabling you to imagine possibilities that reflect my kingdom's goodness. Do not let past setbacks define your future. Instead, place your trust in the one who holds all of time and space in his capable hands. Dare to believe that greater things are on the horizon, for I, your eternal guide, will supply every need, open every door, and confirm each step you take in alignment with my plan. Stand firm in the conviction that I am the God of second chances, resurrecting hope where it once seemed lost. Awaken to my promises, for your future is in my hands. Let your spirit rejoice in the knowledge that every trial you conquer becomes a stepping stone, leading you closer to the destiny I have shaped. The enemy may attempt to distort your perception, magnifying setbacks and tempting you to give in to discouragement. But remember that I have already proclaimed you more than a conqueror. No experience in your life, whether joyous or painful, is wasted in my economy. I harness them all for your growth, using both triumphs and setbacks to mature your faith. Stand on the unshakable foundation of my word, allowing its truth to remind you of my constant presence, my steadfast kindness, and my unstoppable power. Let hope burn brightly within your soul, serving as a beacon that assures you that each new day carries the promise of my renewing grace. You are destined for progress, dear child, so keep marching forward, for my glory marks the path ahead. Keep advancing, for my hand is upon you in every trial. Consider how far I have already brought you, rescuing you from situations where defeat seemed certain and providing miraculous outcomes when logic fell short. As you reflect on these memories of my intervention, let gratitude swell in your heart, bolstering your faith for the hurdles that still lie ahead. I delight in making a way through the wilderness, fashioning a road of hope where despair once reigned. Take each testimony of my goodness and engrave it into your memory, for these are the stones that build your altar of praise, declaring my steadfast love through every season. The storms of yesterday become the anthems of victory for tomorrow, reminding you that I am unwavering, always prepared to reveal my delivering hand. Keep praising, beloved, and keep believing, for I am the God who finishes what He starts, and your life rests securely in my faithful care. Offer thanksgiving, for I am your unwavering deliverer. Let your heart remain teachable, for I continue to impart wisdom for every stage of your journey, guiding you to lessons that deepen your understanding of my kingdom ways. Do not resent the challenges that force you to rely on my grace. Instead, view them as opportunities to develop the spiritual fortitude necessary for greater responsibilities and wider influence. I am training you to reign with me, shaping you into a vessel that carries my glory with humility and love. When the path grows steep, remember that you do not climb alone. My power lifts you, and my spirit coaches you toward higher ground. Accept the schooling of adversity, dear one, and yield to my instruction. For as you do, you will discover an ever closer intimacy with me and a richer, more profound joy in your heart. Embrace the journey because I have prepared you to soar upon wings like eagles, rising above the storms below. Yield to my teaching, for I raise you to greater heights. In your quest for purpose, rest assured that my plans for you extend far beyond mere survival, leading you into a life of genuine fulfillment, peace, and impact on those around you. Be courageous enough to ask me to show you your next steps, and then courageously obey my guidance, trusting that I see the bigger picture when you cannot. Know that every act of obedience, no matter how small, compounds into a future that aligns seamlessly with my eternal blueprint. Keep your gaze on the hope of Christ, whose sacrifice empowers you to live victoriously and whose resurrection promises eternal triumph over sin and death. Recognize that your story is woven into a grand tapestry of redemption, linking your days to my greater narrative of love that spans time and nations. Press forward with boldness, for I am the one who charted your path, and I will finish the work I began in you. Walk in obedience, for my redemptive plan encompasses every detail. Let faith arise in every season, turning your setbacks into divine setups for fresh testimonies of my grace. When you place your trust in me, you invite the supernatural into the natural, paving the way for miracles to occur. Dare to anticipate my surprises, those moments when I show up in ways that surpass your expectations and rewrite the scripts of impossibility. Believe that I am on the move, orchestrating circumstances and connecting you with people and resources that will accelerate the fulfillment of your calling. The world will marvel at how my favor rests on those who cling to me in relentless hope, for I am eager to unveil my glory to hearts that welcome my sovereignty. Stay pliable in my hands, beloved, for I am shaping you for greatness, and my promises stand as unwavering pillars that no storm can topple. Trust in my timing, for miracles bloom under my watchful care. Hold fast to the certainty that I have destined you for victory, both in the trials of today and in the unknowns of tomorrow. For your story is not written by fate, but by my living word. I have decreed that you are an overcomer, a beacon of hope, and a testament to my unyielding devotion. Even as you encounter obstacles, keep pressing on with the assurance that I am the author of your faith, working all things together for your good. Let a song of praise continually flow from your lips, celebrating my faithfulness in advance of the breakthrough you seek. You, dear one, were born for such a time as this, equipped by my Spirit, strengthened by my grace, and upheld by the echoes of my eternal promise. March onward with courage, for I walk beside you, ensuring that the road ahead leads straight into the inheritance I have prepared. Rise triumphant, for my victory envelops your journey. My love for you remains constant and unchanging, surging through every moment you live and keeping watch over your soul with relentless care. From the dawn of your life to this present hour, I have been by your side, faithfully orchestrating events to draw your heart ever closer to mine. My compassion does not waver, and my commitment does not fade, for it is rooted in an eternal promise sealed by the power of my word. Wherever you go and whatever you do, you can rest securely, knowing that my affection is an anchor in the turbulence, a compass in the confusion, and a safe haven in the storm. Bask in this knowledge, beloved, for you are cherished beyond measure, and I will never tire of reminding you that you are cradled in my everlasting embrace. Rest in my unfailing devotion, for I am the lover of your soul. Receive my blessing upon your life, upon your home, and upon all your endeavors, for I am the one who sees your hopes and dreams, and I long to bestow my favor upon you. Let my peace reign in your heart, shining as a testament to my abiding presence that no crisis can dispel. I watch over your family and your future, layering every page of your story with tokens of my grace, ensuring that you are guided and protected under my righteous hand. When doubt tries to gain a foothold, call upon my name, and I will fortify your spirit once more, reminding you that every resource of heaven stands ready to come to your aid. Walk forward, dear heart, with the assurance that my promise to bless you remains steadfast, and that I delight in making your path radiant with my goodness. Accept my blessing, for I am your constant provider. Look ahead with bold anticipation, for truly the best chapters are still being written, and I hold the pen, shaping each sentence with love and wisdom. Do not be disheartened by the trials that have come, for they serve only to highlight the beauty of your resilience and the power of my intervention. Know that I am fiercely on your side, championing your cause and directing your steps toward a destiny overflowing with my redemptive miracles. Cling to hope as the compass that leads you forward, trusting that my guidance is infallible and my heart is always for you, never against you. You have my promise, dear one. The days ahead will reflect my glory, and as you cling to faith, you will see wonders unfold, confirming that my goodness endures and my love for you will never end. Embrace the tomorrows I have designed, for they brim with my loving kindness.